Causes lighting to look strange. Select the model and change normals to calculate instead of import. Interesting. I could try that. Select the models. The model. Which would be... here. Except turned on. So there. And then I broke prefab, so I can't find the model that way. But I can scroll to where I brought it in. I think it's in the models folder. And it's probably in the frog folder. And in here, I think it's the one that's in A pose. That feels right. Frog rigged blend.fbx. Show and explorer. Let me try putting this into Mixamo. Frog demon FBX. Frog rigged blend FBX. Let's see if Mixamo can handle either of those. I don't think this will do anything to the file itself, so it's okay to import from inside my game. Nope, still, that doesn't work either. Weird. And annoying. How's that not work when this thing has an avatar? Like, there it is. This came from Mixamo. What's Mixamo talking about? I can't handle this again. Anyway, the thing that I was going to look for was the normals on the material. Set them to not be import, to use calculated or whatever. Which makes sense. Let's unlock this. And here we go. And here we go. And is there an import option I can change to calculated in here? No. Format? No. Resize? No. Max size? No. Every faction has a name and a governmental structure. Interesting. What's the governmental structure for the Chaos Elves? Compression, automatic quality. I feel like I've seen it before, where you can tell it calculate versus import normals. Can I see it being weird anymore? I think it might be fine now. I feel like when I saw it going weird, it was like when I was opening the mouth. And if that's fine now, then I don't even have to worry about it. Yeah, normals are fine now, so no worries at all, I think. Except for Mixamo still not being very nice to me. That's a little weird. They were a settlement. Democracy with a mayor. How do you become mayor if you really, really want to be the mayor? Somebody's got to be born in that society and just wants that job more than anything, willing to betray everybody in order to get it. Campaign, that's how. Makes sense then. Win some wars. Makes you popular. Yeah, that makes total sense. Okay, so animations are my last issue, I think. Mixamo not taking the FBX might be my last issue. Let me double check what Shablo sent me. It's quite the monstrosity. What is that? What? Okay. He also sent samples of other skins. Rough ideas anyway. I'm pretty happy with them, so. Yeah, Frog Demon Char.7zip was the last thing he sent me, which should have everything in it, which I put into here. So, Unity package, we got it. Did I import and update these textures? I think I did. Charred albedo transparency. Let's just search for that name. Ooh, maybe not. What is this? It's right there. Yeah, that's it. Those are these. Look very much like... Yeah, okay. Alright. What else can I try to pass to Mixamo then? I can try this one. Haven't tried that one yet. What's my next try? This one's no good. The one I exported from ZBrush was no good. I don't know. And then when I import the package, I think it all imported to the same folder. Should be in here, which was this. Should totally be this. Let me open that in Explorer. This came from Mixamo. It should be able to return. Come on, Mixamo. You love this. It's perfect. Don't even have to algorithm it. You just give me the animations. What are you talking about? Unable to map your existing skeleton. But it's a Mixamo skeleton. I'm not... It's this one. It's this dude plus this skeleton. And that's all correct. I didn't mess up the FBX by applying stuff to the prefab. Here's the FBX. It doesn't have any weird stuff happening to it. Configure? You gotta save the scene if you want to configure the avatar definition. Never mind then. I don't even know what's in there, so yeah, let's do it. Oh, are we done switching to Linux? We should make the Linux build now. Although, I don't think I'll be able to switch back to Mixamo. Oh yeah, this is what I'm used to seeing too, but we should have a perfectly working Mixamo rig. That looks very much like Mixamo is involved in this. Yeah, that's totally. Why does that... Why can't I bring that back to Mixamo and download my own animations for it? I don't know. But there's a possibility it'll work without it. Maybe it'll work but just janky? That would be ideal. No way it'll work perfectly using a different avatars. Using animations downloaded for a different model. Maybe it can just apply the correct avatar, which I have right here, and then use copies of those animations and like everything's fine. Maybe. So let me do this. I've got this many animations that need to be copied. Let's make copies of all of them. Where are they? I think I see more in here than we have in here, right? So what do we got? Start with the idle. This one. Stun. Am I expanding multiple animations? This one comes from someone else too, so yeah, okay. Maybe no wonder that this isn't working for everyone. The jump he doesn't need, the attack he does need. I got the idle already. The stand up. I don't know if he needs that one. Sprint, yes. Walking, sure. That one's copied as well. Fall to landing, that one just lands on his feet instead of stands up. That one might actually be good. Eat a meat. Eat a meat. Napping. And dying. Okay. So it looks like these animations are all over the place. Let's go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Control D. Hopefully they're all selected still. The copies? Are the copies all selected? I feel like yes. Good, perfect. Drag all the copies into Croker's folder. Skullman, same thing. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Control D. Interesting. Race-based factions fell apart. Interesting. Like culture, civilization advanced to mixed race societies instead of not having that ever before. Interesting. All of these go into there too. Did it work? Why do I still see them? Should be 4 of them and they should be in there. I said U4. Yes, U4. In you go. Alright, now they're in here. They weren't before. It just acted like it, but it didn't actually do anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm not working with Mixamo anymore, so I'm not ready to hit that Build Linux button. Oh, I do want to check console and see how many things broke. Oh, this isn't too many things. I saw a lot more broken things last time. Enviro directional light shadow map render doesn't match the 512 by 512. I've got a requirement with Enviro directional light. Is there any update on the asset store for Enviro? Let's sign in. Let's launch Unity Hub. And then this doesn't... I'm signed in fine here. No, I'm not. Okay, well, I'll do it here anyway. Fun times. That's not correct. You didn't sign in. No, we don't recognize anything that you're doing. Okay, fine. Now you believe it that it's you. We would hate to let somebody else download some things that you bought. Okay, I understand that, Unity. It could be worse. Try not to complain too much. Enviro. Any updates? Did that say March 3rd? That sounds like a yes. What am I at? This should tell me. Does download just mean yes to the updates? I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it. Hey, Bix Plays, what's going on? I did not try it yet. Let's do it right now. Copy the link, load it in Firefox. Sorry you're so late. Your Mother's Day dinner. Oh, no worries, Bix. There's no such thing as late. You're not required to show up here. Bix, finally, jeez. Went back and did some work on the Day 5 game. The combat's been rebalanced. You added some sound effects as well as adding damage numbers and a way to adjust volume. Nice. Volume starts low and can be turned up. If you'd like to make it loud, it'll circle back around to be low again. If you make it too loud, it'll come back low. Interesting. Left click to interact with the game. Let's do this. The Day 5 game. Was that the puzzle game? You are late. If you don't show up, I don't play it. You could show up the next day and have me play too. Why is it not here? It should be here. Control F5. Control F5 is not the right hotkey. I just didn't do it right the first time. Run game. Doesn't want to run. Let's try in Brave. Run game. No luck here either. I saw that. What was this? The same game that had this problem before? There was one other demo that, like, for whatever reason, it worked for everybody but me. Just me couldn't download it and run it. I couldn't run it in the page. It would just not load like that. Can somebody else try to play this game? Bix shared the link in my Discord, but I'll paste it right here. Bix Plays here is trying to make a game every single day, which is a huge challenge and pretty awesome in my opinion. Doesn't run here either. Runs fine for you. Something on my end, it's gotta be. I don't know what though. Like cache is messing with too much stuff. But in incognito Chrome window should be without using the cache, right? Shouldn't make use of the cache. Oh, it works without the cache. Here it goes. Try Opera. I do still have Opera. So you put sound into here. Interesting. This was the day 5 game. Is there sound? I don't hear it because Eye of the Tiger's too loud. Let me pause Eye of the Tiger. Stop the loops. Go to sound settings. Put this back. Playing audio for everybody. I'm not going to reload it in case it doesn't load again. But I don't hear the sound. Item. Potion. Die plant. Die plant. Starts low. You got to turn it up in game. Oh, it starts super low. Okay. There we go. Couldn't hear it at all. It starts at 0. I like it. Die! Oh, that's a tough fight. Oh, wow, that's tough. I think if I didn't switch to using mana, I would have totally lost. Let's try. No penalty to using the potion too early. Get that sound going again. Save it for later anyway. Whoa. That health bar moved a little bit weird for a second. Die, cactus! No! Yeah, you do have to... You do gotta spark it. You just have to. Don't, you're a fool. Oh, let's try to spark when we don't have mana. You may not. Well done. Don't need the potion. Interesting. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Cool stuff. Yeah, not a bad way to design a game. Let me get this back going for me. That's the right one. Resume this. And... yeah, back to it. So I'm in Unity, and I'm trying to see if there's an update to this. 2.3. I don't know what version I was using, but I don't think it was 2.1. I do like the damage numbers. Yeah, it's totally cool. It's not bad that you can't see them until after you use the attack once either. That's no problem at all. Perfectly fine way to do things. Does it tell me what version I had before I click import? No. Well, I should check then. Mess everything up because it says warning attention and I just didn't look. Get this looping again. You did them using timelines. Gotcha. That's how the animation was looking like that, but it didn't take you too much time. It was looking pretty good. Project. Enviro. Where are you? This would be the one version. What version am I using? Open. I'm on 2.0, so yes, totally need to do whatever he's saying I need to do. I have 2.0 instead of 2.3. From less than 2.1, you need to delete the old Enviro folder before input. Okay, sounds pretty clear. Let's do it. I just put a new build online. Something with Enviro's wrong with the Linux build, so can it? Away it goes. and import. By the way, you did decide to just take the plunge on ordering that MIDI controller. Nice. All right, when's that arrive? That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see new music coming to life, getting added to these new games. Everything gets imported now. That makes sense. Okay, fine, including terrains and textures. What? I want them too. Oh, that they are still in that folder called terrains and textures. Oh, okay, fine. Ready to go. And this auto refresher that I'm using now just interrupted my Eye of the Tiger, mid Eye of the Tiger, which is not okay. Try to fix that. Lame. Google banned the extension I was using. They just said, nah, this one's a virus. Gotta find a new one. And I haven't been able to find one that's exactly the same. Weird, right? What did Enviro do? I could be reading. Clouds, new buttons required when doing stuff. To add required defines when those are missing after you switch build target. Oh, interesting. I just switched build target and saw errors, so maybe to add the required stuff when you switch build definition is they just put a button in to fix the thing I'm talking about. So an extension for auto refreshing the tab. That's all. Just press F5 on this tab every certain number of seconds. And I'll show you the one I was using and what Google says about it now. I was using one called this, and it's like, nah, it just all of a sudden stopped letting me use the extension that worked just fine. All it is a number of seconds, and I tell it how many seconds, and I can stop it, and I can easily tell when it's going and how many seconds until it refreshes the page. Why is that needed? Because, and only for me, so it's part of why there isn't better solutions probably, but if I were to just right-click a YouTube video like Eye of the Tiger and hit loop, then it won't actually scrobble one play every single loop. It'll only do it the first time. In order to actually get this Last.fm extension pushing one Eye of the Tiger listen stat to Last.fm's API, I have to F5 the whole tab, refresh it like that. So with an extension pressing F5 every 4 minutes and 6 seconds, then my Eyes of the Tiger are still correctly logged. It used to work where I could just run Spotify and Spotify loop, I got a one song playlist, play that playlist, and then hit me with it again once it's done. And that was working just fine, but the Last.fm API switched so that you have to be a Spotify premium. You just have to give them money in order to do that now. Spotify's not the ones, it's just a loss of feature. Spotify was like, no, we're not going to make that API call that's very easy to do and like built in. We're not going to let you use your own extension either unless you give us money for your account. Like, what? Fine, whatever. I'll just waste YouTube's bandwidth instead then. Not just laziness. Nah, actual weird issue that only I have, right? Nobody else. But I still totally like having my work stats pushed to someplace I can just see. 46 is still my average for the life of my Eyes of the Tiger campaign, but half since the baby came out. Well, it's all good. That's how that goes. Are we done importing? We are. Custom cheats is unhappy because of something called Enviro time. No accessible day length in minutes. Let's go to console. Is everybody unhappy? If I hit play, yeah, there's some unhappiness. If I hit clear, all of this got to be fixed. What's the deal? No such thing as this anymore. Well, I put this in, so this is, I need to fix it. Game time dot day length modifier week. I don't know what this is set to, but I'm just gonna do this. Equals 12 or 0.12. Let's take this out, leave it the way that doesn't work. Copy all of this, comment the old one out, and then do that here. Day length modifier, set day length modifier, set day length modifier. Delete this one, delete that one. Maybe that cheat code will still work. What else is busted? Enviro time, day length in minutes, cheat code sniffer, cheat code sniffer. What? Oh, same thing. Okay. Comment. Paste. Uncomment. Because I thought I had it on my clipboard still. Delete. Delete. Game time dot day length modifier. Yeah. It might be cycle length in minutes, actually. Actually, that totally looks like that's what it is instead of this thing. Oops, let me go back to the other one. Here it is. Okay. Good now? Play then. See what it looks like. See how broken everything is because of that re-import. Should we take bets? Who bets that the game's working fine after that? Who bets that it's all kinds of busted? Who bets that it's only a little broken? I'm betting all kinds of busted. Maybe that's my pessimist nature. I won't be disappointed by this play, though, unless it just doesn't go. Unless it's, like, worse than all kinds of busted. Still no play? I'll give it more time. We got more time to give it. Especially since we don't got any other choice. Maybe it's because it's in Linux mode that it's being all weird with the first play like this. Here it goes. Hold on with the stuff that it's doing. Ready, set.
This is where my
All kinds of busted. Alright. That might just be one setting, actually. Nope, that's a second one. It's two different busteds. What happened here? Index out of range exception for what? Oh, there's a demon out there. But it's not a real demon. Okay, let's fix these two things. Stop. Demon goes off. And then I believe my directional light has too strong of an aura 2 value. Are you supposed to be at 0.02? I think no, I think it's the other way actually. I think it's the camera has too strong of an aura 2 post-processing profile. That's what it should be if I don't maximize and I hit play. No, it's not this then. It's global fog being all kinds of messed up. If it's not aura 2. Right? Like I can see some stuff. This is like the fog is all out of whack. Other stuff runs though. No errors yet, so it's just the fog. Let's pause. Let's see if we can figure this out on its own without stopping the play. I'm looking at main camera right here. If I turn this off, yeah, this is what's wrong. Use radial distance, exclude far pixels. What got set wrong in here? Stop that. Does this change at all? No. Is this coming out of prefab? Like that? Post-processing? No. Let's open this up. Hey, Nitro Beast, what's going on? How you doing? How's everything going by you? People can check Nitro Beast out right here. Getting cool stuff done. I'm just messing with, I put a new demo online. I think I fixed all the bugs, or maybe all the big ones. Most of the big ones. Yeah. The ones that were complained about, I fixed them. So if I get more bug reports, I'll fix those too next. Main cam density 0.25. That's totally way too high. This should not be. It gets set down to 0.005 at runtime, or at least it's supposed to. If I hit run on this, does it stay way too high? I bet it does. You added another faction while you were at it. What? isn't that the definition of scope creep? Because adding another faction adds so much work to the game, doesn't it? Another studio offered you a job today working on a VR game. Small indie thing, you're not taking the job, but it was cool. Was it a paid job at least? Job that you could have taken? It's not just for no money kind of job? Not for the RTS, but historically. Gotcha. Okay, fine then. That's just a little bit of writing time. Yeah, it's a paid job. It's a serious job. Dang. Sick. How does an indie team hire staff? It's an indie studio that's... Small indie studio, I guess so. Not here? It was in a different city? How come you're not taking the job? Not that you don't need it, or not that you need it. You can't get a different one. You can get... Seems like you can get job offers pretty easy because you're awesome. Kill this. What was messed up? Yeah, the main cam. Aura 2 profile. If I go here, and I tell this, what do you got in here? Prefab source says that. Apply to the prefab. Now if I open the prefab, and I go to main cam, what's it gonna say is set for the profile for Aura 2? Crazy high number. Select existing preset file. That one. That's prefab. Leave it here. Back out of here. Main cam. 0.0005 and play. Maybe it wasn't global fog. I thought I confirmed it was global fog because when I clicked that off, that's what made the game visible. Yeah, okay. I just had something weird in the prefab value for that too. Okay, well I cleared that up. Now let's go to global fog. What's up with you? You just think that's okay? Set global settings. It's not being set. Font begin, font end. Max density 1. Start distance at 20. I don't think... Is that right? Height fog. Radial distance. Exclude far pixels so the skybox can still draw. Scene view. Okay, this is what the game looks like right now, because that is messed. No? What? If I turn this off, the game's still messed. Okay. If we run it, and then turn this off, it's fixed, right? Tell you about the new demons. Yeah, so Shablo 5. Oh, you said the game launched in early access, but they want more people to expand the scope of the game. I guess it's doing good in early access then? Cool, good for them. But why didn't you take it? Salary not enough? Or tell you about the new demons. So Shablo 5 and his wife made me a new demon. Demon number 9, and they're gonna make me 2 more skins for it as well. And those will be demons 10 and 11. I'm going to put 3 frog demons in, different colors, and they'll be racist against each other. Like, no different colored frogs are compatible, but then they get along with all the other demons. Because you lost one of your 2 artists, and you just have so much going on you can't add to your plate. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. You got enough going on, you can't take it. How's it going, Sferis? What's up? How's your night going? I'm just figuring out what's broken with my game. I switched to Linux build and now it's looking like this. Does that have to do with the SSMS script that's attached to my main camera? Main cam, this thingy, turn it off and we're good. So yes, absolutely. What can I turn off? Height fog? No. Radial distance? No. Exclude? No. Distance? None of those individually fix it. This does. How about height density? Is that way too high? It's being set by script, so no. How about start distance? Can't change that either? Sure can't. Max density. There we go. Now I can walk outside and the entire fog is useless because of the max being too low. So I still want to be able to set max at 1 and fog out what's far away, but start distance shouldn't be this strong, or the density needs to be much softer. Max density 1, but fog density. Set global settings. There we go. Fog mode linear. Did I have to actually do that? I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, that's overriding my color too. I like this color better. So, no, but I needed the fog density set. It just wasn't set. Ah, it's coming back. No. Why come? Why is that how this works? It's now this looks like I've got some. Oh no! Now it looks like my game's just broken. Looks like I've got fog of war, like one concept, one way I imagined how it would go, where you just can't see what's more than like outside of your sight radius, give you the same sight radius that people running around on the map get, just to make things fair. It's not that important, actually. It's better for the game to be more fun. What's up with this? What is setting my fog density if it's not me? Why is it so messed up? I don't know. This thing's attached. Is something else setting it, though? Hidden SSMS global fog. Read me? Nothing in here says. Doesn't work on Linux. Don't even try. Don't know what's up. I mean, you could handle taking the job if you scale back on how much VR you play, but you really like playing VR, and it's kind of your only de-stressor right now. Gotcha. You've added many articles since last night. Now you just need to fill them out. Gotcha, Wilbur. Nice. Good progress. What is this? Screen space scattering? On disable, on render image. Something's setting this, though. Fog density. Find all references. So the one that I have at runtime should be doing this. If onRender image is actually being called, then whatever that gets set into this render settings dot fog density. Equals underwater fog density if we're underwater, probably, right? Set that to this, fog color to that. Fog density equals default. Field info. Bubble count. What is this? Update water object. If aqueous water underwater and is underwater. Do that stuff. I think we're lerping something. This equals fog density. Like I set this to 0 and we lerp to 0. Target density, speed. Was target density. Update fog density. Update fog. Target density equals I dot. What is I? Where's this getting called from then? Enviro sky light. Update fog. So I think this is. There's a good chance this is what's getting messed up. What messing me up? In update for Enviro sky light. Server mode. Okay, if not server mode, I think I'm not in server mode. Update scene view, and if you're not playing, and you have a weather preset, and the game started, then update clouds, update fog. Weather, start weather preset. Okay, it's my fog, my Enviro light weather preset that's driving the fog. Okay. Go back to main cam. And I think probably I'm going to turn this one off. No, I think it needs to be on, but something is setting these numbers totally wrong, and that's all I got to fix. Let me go to Enviro Sky Manager down here. And in here we've got some weather settings, config, game hours, weather mode. What do we got in here? Sky. Color, sun, moon, stars, category, fog. Use Unity Fog. Use Simple Fog. Start here. Distance Fog, yes. How about a no? How about a yes, but start at like 100 and set this at like 0.1. Oh, come on. Apply all settings. That's what I need. Oh, come on. Save to profile. Load from profile. Probably I shouldn't have saved. Probably I should have just loaded from profile. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I bet it was in there still. Now I just saved this one. Now I have to figure it out. Oops. That was dumb. Can I find this profile and revert it through collab? Maybe, yeah, if I turn collab on. Profile fog settings now are like this. Start distance 100 because I randomly put that in. Crap. Height fog off, noise there. Fog dithering. What does that even mean? Stop the play. And start it again. Come on, you. Yeah. Show me something reasonable. I don't think I had fog mode linear. I think no to that. I'm pretty sure it was exponential or exponential squared. But we can use simple fog. Unity fog too? Ah, jeez, I don't even remember. Let's go back to Enviro Skylight. What happened here? Why is it clear now? Because I turned it all off, that's why. The answer is, of course, yes, that's why. I turned it off. Turn this back on. If I take height fog off, doesn't matter. If I take density down, doesn't matter because I'm not setting global settings. If I do, then it's clear. But if I take it off, something else is resetting the global setting.
Friends when you're the ugliest person in the world?
And it sucks. So, back to here. And let's try this. Distance fog. Start at like 60. Distance fog density 0.3 or 0.1. Maybe no height fog. Apply. Come on. Okay, that's something. Now why does it go to all the way to 1 as soon as... Start at 60, and how far does it go? Sun exposure? Exponential squared? I just gotta turn this down. 0.01. Come on, apply. Really?
Anyway,
No difference? Stop. That's annoying. Distance fog. Yes. Start at 60. Fog mode linear exponential squared. Distance intensity 0.01. Height fog, leave it off for now. Scattering, whatever. Apply. All right. 001. What? How does that not matter? Ah, geez. Start at 200. Play. I just have to redo my fog? So about those demons I cut off, the last thing you saw was a frog demon. Oh, that's ugly. Yeah, I'm gonna turn collab on and then figure out my fog by undoing that, like, load from profile. Because it's messed up. Clearly quite messed up. Maybe exponential squared is what's wrong. Let's turn it to exponential. Apply. What? It looks just as crappy? Really? Why? What if we turn max to 0.5? Apply. Save the profile even. And use simple fog. What do we got now? Apply. It sucks. That's what we got. I can't see the sky. The fog like obscures the sky too. Perspective view. Yeah, that totally sucks. I don't like that. I take this down and apply. How does it not do anything when I do that? When I say, hey, stop it. It just won't update. Weird. Let's use Unity Fog. I don't know, but I think I should leave it off. And if I take this off, that's what gives me access to height fog. It's definitely better with this off, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can see my skybox again. Like this, I cannot. It's all fogged out. Yeah, okay. If we turn a height fog on, it doesn't matter. And doing this doesn't matter either. Changing this to some other reasonable number does nothing. Okay. Play it like that. Yeah, so Shavla made a new frog, and it's going to be 3 frog demons, and they're going to get along with all other demon types, but not at all with each other. And this is still... I feel like it's not listening to me at all when I set these settings right here. If I go back to my main cam, something's overriding them, but not all the way. Like they're fighting with each other, or something else is what's actually driving the fog value. If I go in here and I turn this off, it's much better. Like, why is this such a problem? Height density, turn this height fog off. The other one was off, turn this one off too. How are we doing now? I have no idea. Stop the play. Take that off. Turn this to 200. Set this to 0.1. What is energy loss? I don't remember. I think it's like the strength of the light getting dissipated by the fog. Start at 200 and end at 250. That sounds about right. But look, start distance got set to 20 again. By something that I didn't want it to. So it's the 0.1 max is what's working, but it goes from 0 to full max in one line, which is still dumb. The biggest thing I don't understand is why is the value coming from somewhere else? Start distance 200 is what we say right here. $200 and $200. Ready, set, play, and it'll change again. To 20.
This was the day it all began.
As soon as it runs, it changes to 20. What's doing that? No idea. EnviroSky Manager, are you overriding the values that I'm setting in EnviroSky Lite? That'll make me mad, but I don't know what else would be. What I'm doing with the demons, though, let me show you what they look like. What the first one looks like. First one's looking like this. And it's doing cooler things with blend shapes than any of my other demons are doing. I've already been planning on improving my other demons, but I'm just gonna bring them all up to on par with this one for the final art pass, because this one's pretty top notch in my opinion. The mouth opens, so when it eats meat, I can use this blend shape to make it actually chomp the meat. When it give it tongue attacks, and then open the mouth at the same time too. When it makes a sound, give it at least a little like bleh, bleh, bleh. It can blink, which means it can take a nap and close its eyes. It can blink too far, because that's how blend shapes work. That one's not a good one to overextend. It can ribbit. We could overextend this one to like... that's a bit too much, but... that works. That would be full ribbit according to the blend shape. And then there's also muscles built into blend shapes, so that when this demon levels up, I can buff it out, or over buff it out if I want to, and just have like the level 10 be in a little bigger scale, but also like looking like this, like, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll totally work. Like, so Shablo 5's spouse is the one that made all of it, I think. But even like the blend shape being primarily throughout the middle, this is away from the joints, so when it's walking, it'll probably still totally work and not clip through itself in all kinds of weird ways. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this in all directions. So turning this into 3 demons, they're just gonna keep making two more skins, and if they don't, like if they don't feel like working on it more, then I'll at least make my own second skin. But that's what skin 2 and then skin 3 are starting to look like early passes. So 3 demons, and they all hate each other. They'll fight on sight. But then I'm thinking I'm going to give them 3 attacks, and each demon has 2 out of the 3 attacks, and that'll be like what distinguishes them. By which attack do they not have? So the first one will not have like the AoE attack. He can jump forward and he can tongue attack people. Something like that. Need a lizard demon too? I need all the demons. All of them. All in time though, right? We don't have to just rely on nature either for demon ideas in the future too. We can make demons look like whatever we want. But this was also cool because I've got a poison elemental damage system in the game, but no demons do poison damage yet. So just all 3 of these frogs, all of their attacks will do poison. Moving on to animations though. I copied a bunch of stuff into a folder. Now I need to plug them in here and see if they work. I got 4 minutes left. Let's see if I can plug them in and, I don't know, click go. Let's see if we can get this thing moving at all before the end of the stream. That'd be cool. Close, reopen, animations, croakers. Is this them? Make sure it is. Okay, fine. Start with, what is Gorilla Man doing in here? What is this about? I don't know, but I'm deleting it. Oh, I dragged Gorilla Man's animations into here. It's really good that I didn't delete that whole folder. Okay. Flailing? Do we have a flailing? Let's just plug them in like this. So here's eating. Now it's this one. Here's eat rotten. Here's eat rotten. Now it's this one. Here's big kidney hit. So I'm pretty sure this is a stun animation. Stunned. Big kidney hit. This one is dying. Falling back death. So dying. In it goes. This one is sleeping idle. This one is also sleeping idle. Is this one the rollover? No. Is this one the rollover? Yes. Okay. This one's the roll. This one's the not roll. Come on, Unity. What'd you do? You just let go of my click, but it still clicked. That's not how you work. I'll just wait. Undo, undo. Okay. Dragged in. Okay. Next. Walking. There we go. There we go. jump attack. Am I gonna want to do this two the same way? No, I'm not. I'm gonna delete that one. I'm gonna use Gorilla Jump for him instead. Crouch Idle, I don't think we need that either. Do we have Crouch Idle in here? Base Idle? Does this switch to Crouch Idle at any point? I don't see it, so I bet it was just here. Yeah, that's the idle animation. Need a different idle. Sprint. Zombie attack. Default melee. And what do we got? Stand up. Does he need this one? Yeah, I think he does. I think he totally does. So put that one in here. Okay, we didn't put a fall down in. I need a knockdown. We need an idle. This is also a knockdown. No, this is, I think flailing into knockdown is what makes the most sense. I think that's what most other demons do, but anyway, my stream's supposed to end real soon, so let's see if we can get these to work. Something to work. Select all of these. We're gonna go source. We got nothing called Croaker. Anything called Frog. Frog Demon Avatar, Frog Demon Chart Avatar. That's got to be the right one. Plug that in here. Hit apply. Now this dude is wearing an animator that was sort of built for him. Animations that sort of were. Let's see if he does anything. I'll start him in the air so that he's falling and flailing, hopefully. Yeah, let's go like this. Let's go scene view right here so we can tell right away if this is going to work. Shift F on him. Game view, ready, go. And then I'll find somebody to raid and call it a night. You're working on your magic system a bit. How's your magic system go?
This was where it all started.
Demon, can you demon? He's moving. As laggy as possible, but he's moving. Index out of range exception, but he's moving. Let's put this scene view back up here. Go to the console and tell it, never mind. Track demon type scene. This demon type doesn't exist yet. If that makes sense, let's just go console, error, pause, turn that off, go back into here, run outside, and there he goes. Ha! Bite him. Yes. No problems with Mixamo. I still gotta fix my fog, but I'll do that outside of stream. Ha! I'm so happy. And when he levels up, he will get buff. And there's a little bit of... No, I'm happy with this demon pretty much all over. He doesn't need to... Should he crouch down like that? Maybe the stealthy, like the stealthier of the three will just be the one that crouches down like this. One of them needs to be the stealthier of the three. One is like the least stealthy, and then one will be a mix between the two. So if this one's the stealthiest, and it probably should be, then I'll give this one the jump forward attack plus a tongue attack, and then it can just be kind of crouching down like this as its idle animation like that. Yeah, I'm excited. This is progress. Let's find somebody to raid and do even more tomorrow. Who's online and game deving? Adam C. Eunice is he the only one? Sluade's pretty awesome too, but it's complicated. 90% irrelevant for the RTS. Still needs to be fleshed out now because it will allow future games to feel like the same world. Of course. But if it's a toss-up between Adam C. Eunice and Sluade, where should we go? I can't remember between the two who we rated most recently. I feel like we rated Adam most recently between the two. So let's see what Sluade's working on. Adam's working on Project Apollo, Game Jam, Let 'em Dare game, gonna become a full-fledged game over the next, 4 weeks, I think he's got left on that. Something like that. Sluade here is probably, still working on a long-term project. It's not a game, but it's awesome, and I've been a fan of this guy's since high school, 15 years. Since he was making newgrounds.com videos and doing awesome stuff. So, yeah, let's hang out with him and see what he's up to. Here's a link to my Discord. Mr. Noah just dropped that. If anybody wants to play, there you go. Link to my demo is above the Discord. And then that Steam page right there. If people want to wishlist my game on Steam, it helps me out a lot. Schedule should be just like that. Thank you, Mr. Noah. That's my show. Have a good night, everybody. Take it easy. Catch me next time, which is probably tomorrow because I try to do this every day. Let's see what Sluade's up to. Have a good night. Bye.